Okay, question goes like this. Whoops. Over there. Yeah, I'll clean this up for you afterwards, okay? Okay, here we go. Okay, one question, ready? Okay, here we go. Here's a triangle. Okay, triangle. This is like 35 degrees. This is 8, and this is 10. Can you find theta 1, theta 2, and then x as well, okay? So the question is, solve the triangle, okay? Now, here's the question. What I want you to do is ask each other, hey, the guy next to you, okay? Number one, ask him this. Do you know what it means to solve the triangle? Ask him that, okay? What are you trying to do when you solve the triangle? Question number one. Number two, if you know what it means to solve a triangle, I want you to work together with someone next to you. Can you solve this triangle? Okay? Okay. Find someone next to you now. Ask him, what does it mean to solve the triangle? What's that? Find all the angles inside. So what that means is find all the angles and sides. Okay. All right. I'll give you guys 3 minutes. Go find all the angles on the sides. Okay. 5 minutes. Okay. What are you going to do with the next 3 when you're done?
I'll read it. It's wonderful. Go on. Careful there.
If there's only consensus.
It's all. Oh,
That's a lot bigger.
it is. It is. The same.
What are they called? That's this is what it is. Two times the Cape Top.
It's not. No, it's. That's laughing. Time jump. Time jump.
So in Switzerland, you go to school and you don't
What?
No, like left side. The left side. Like, you know,
Yes.
Huh?
It's not like.
Oh, you want something sharper, no?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't want something dull like you? Okay.
30. Oh, that's 30. I found out. It's 18.
Huh?
You don't have to, like, that's not
Yeah. Okay, so you want, okay. Good to see you, Jonathan.
Watch out. That's fine. Oh, no, I didn't. Exactly.
I've already said.
That's me. The W, because that's true.
Yeah.
If you like it, what I like. You know, like.
What is this guy, bro? Go like this. I'm not. Bro, you did that picture.
Huh?
You did that. No.
No, bro, it's actually not really like this, bro.
Last year that was some drop. Did you do it again?
Okay. First question. Okay, if I want to solve this triangle, number one, okay, first step, what do you need to find first? At which angle? Theta 1 or theta 2? Theta 1. Okay, so find theta 1. Okay, if I want to find theta 1, what do you have to use? Sine law. How come you, okay, question is, how do you know whether if you can use the sine law? What condition must be met? So you have this angle and you have this opposite side. Answer is yes, you do. So therefore, you can use the sine law. Okay, so it'll be like this. Okay, so I'm looking for theta 1. So sine of theta 1 divided by what side? So here's theta 1, and the opposite side is 10 is equal to sine of what? 35 degrees all over 8. Okay, so I'm not convinced here. I'm looking around the room. I think maybe like 2/3 of you guys seem okay. Can you just kindly ask the guy next to you if they know how to set this equation up, okay? Don't shame them, just ask them. You follow what's happening. If they say no, just ask on their behalf. Mr. Young, I don't get this. There you go. No? Okay, Juan, can you help him? Okay, here we go. How do I find, okay, theta, okay, I'm looking for this angle here, right? So sine of theta 1 is equal to 10 times sine of 35 degrees all over 8. Is that okay, everybody? Okay, good job. Inverse sine of this, so theta 1 equals to sine inverse of 10 times sine of 35 degrees all over 8. Okay, what'd you guys get for theta 1? Anybody?
45.8.
45.804 degrees. Is that correct? Okay, so that means this over here is 45. Okay, so step number 2. Okay, after you find theta 1, what else do you have to find next? Okay, so find theta 2. Okay, this is okay. How would you find theta 2? Okay, so theta 2 would be 180. Okay, all three angles in triangle at the 180 minus the 35 and minus what else? 45.804 degrees. And what does it left you for theta 2? Say it again?
99.2.
99.2 degrees. Who gets with all this? Yes. Okay, okay. Now after this, third step. Third step, what else are you looking for? Find x. Is that right? Okay. So we want to find the third one, side x. It'll be x over what? What's that? Okay, what goes on the bottom underneath x? Sine of 99.2 degrees. Is that right? Is equal to, okay, what do you use after this? 8 over sine of 35 degrees. Who follows all this? Yes? Okay, so how about this? Next week? When do I see you guys next week? Tuesday, Thursday? Thursday test? Thursday, okay? Yeah? All right. No, I'm not gonna lie. Usually with this next part of the test, the average score is usually pretty high. It's not that hard. Like this part's easy. This part's a freebie, okay? The next one's a little bit harder. Tiny bit harder, okay? And next one after that, just also a tiny bit harder, okay? It's actually pretty easy. Pretty easy, okay? Yeah, you learned already. Here we go. So x will be 8 times sine of 99.2 degrees all over sine of 35 degrees. And what you guys get for side x right now? So again? 13.76 units long, right? Okay, who got all of this already? Okay, you guys ready for something a little bit harder now? Yes, no? Tiny bit? Okay, here we go. Okay, next one. Pre-calc 11. Okay, here we go. New PM, chapter 2, lessons. Okay, this next one, 2.6. Are you ready? Okay, 2.6. I need all your attention. If you know how to do the last question, 2.6 requires only 2 extra step from 2.5, okay? 2.6 in the past used to have a very low success rate, very low, okay? Until we make this lesson, okay? This is lesson 2.6. Are you ready? Here we go. Okay. Okay. Do you guys know what this one means? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so, okay, ambiguous is like this. Frederick, you have a girlfriend yet? No, okay. Let's say Frederick likes a girl. Okay, there could be one woman pretending that's a girl. Okay. He goes to a girl and goes, "Hi, and you wanna go on a date with me?" And the girl looks at him, and first she's like this, and he's like that, and then like this, okay? And then she goes, "Okay, hold on. If today is Tuesday, the answer will be yes. Wednesday will be no. But the day ends with a Y, it will definitely be no. But if it begins with a vowel, then it'll be yes. What does that mean? Is it clear what she's saying? Is someone feel like no idea? Okay. The answer is when someone's not giving you a direct answer, that means the answer is what? Ambiguous. You don't know which one it is. Is it yes or no? Okay. Just like okay, so ambiguous means that you don't know which one. It could be either one, but you don't know. Does that make sense? It is unknown. Make sense? Okay. Here we go. Now, what is it? Okay. So when you look at the Sine Law, you have something called the ambiguous case. The ambiguous case occurs when I don't give you a diagram. I only give you the information. So here's a question. Triangle ABC, it says that AC is 16, BC is 10, and angle A is 30 degrees. Okay so far? All right, so here's the triangle I'm giving you. And the question is, can you draw a triangle ABC? Okay, I'll let you write this down first, and then I'll explain to you why it's ambiguous. Are you ready? Okay, go ahead. Everybody, 30 seconds to a minute. Try and draw this triangle for me right now, okay? And then I'll explain to you why is it ambiguous? Or why is Frederick's girlfriend saying no or yes? It's like when you come to me and go, Mr. Young, can I have a retest? My answer would be like, I won't say no, but I can't say yes right now. You guys remember this? That is also ambiguous. Yes, Lucas? You got it ready? Okay, go ahead. What's that? The lengths, yeah, that's right. Yeah, those are lengths. Okay. You guys ready? Okay. So while you're writing this down, okay, one thing I want you to bring up, okay, is this the ambiguous case can occur when we're giving two sides and an angle that is not contained by the two sides. Okay, I'll draw the diagram for you. Okay, now first of all, who wrote all this down first? Yes or no? Okay, number two is, okay, did you draw the triangle? Yes. Okay, so I'll give you the diagram, and then afterwards I'll show you the best way to do this. Ready? Okay, here's the first triangle. Okay, this is side A, sorry, angle A. This is B, and that's C. Yes or no? Okay, what's this length over here from A to C? Does it tell you? 16. What's from B to C right now? 10. Do I have the bottom side?
No.
What else is given to you? What's angle A? 30 degrees. Okay, who drew this diagram? Yes or no? Okay, one person only, 1.5, 2, so on. Okay, who follows what's happening here? Okay, all right, now this diagram. Okay, now I'm going to give you a second one now. Okay, here's the second one. Okay, now when you look at this triangle, okay, you see what happened when I did with the side 10. Okay, if I were to take the side and swing it the other side like this, okay, and then drew it right over here. Okay, now look at this second triangle. This is angle A, this is angle B, and this is angle C. This is side B, and this is side, A. Do both these triangles contain the same information as what's given? Yes or no? Yes. So what happens now is you have something called the ambiguous case, because right now what's given to you could be the left triangle, and it can also be the right triangle. So you don't know which one. So therefore, it is what? Ambiguous. Does that make sense? Okay. 15 seconds, talk to each other, ask them if they know what ambiguous means. And number two is, why is this scenario ambiguous? Okay, go. Yes, yes, yes. Here you go. Want a graphing one? Pencil? Yeah. Who's away today? I was away. Feel like sweaty hands. Okay. Okay, everybody. All right. Okay, so number one, okay, here's the next thing. Okay, shh. Okay. Now, when it says that you have ambiguous case when you have two sides. So here's one side and there's two sides. And it says the angle that's not given to you. Okay. So it says the angle that's not given to you is not contained. You know what this word contained means? Okay. No, it's like where you see here, you have left side and right side. If you're given the contained angle, it'd be the one in the middle. Okay with that? But right now, you're not given the one in the middle. You're given the one that's to the left of it, right? So right now, you have a side angle, SSA. Okay with that? So if it's SSA, it could be ambiguous. Okay? You can think of it as SSA or the other way around. It could also be ASS. So ASS is also ambiguous. Make sense, everybody? Okay? Pick one. SSA or ASS. All right? Okay, everybody? Make sense? All right. Okay, anyways, here we go. Okay, so ambiguous case will occur when we have two different triangles that meet the given requirements that's been given to you. That's when you know it will be ambiguous. Okay, so first question is, do you understand what it means when a triangle is ambiguous? And when can it occur? Okay, so basically an ambiguous case will occur whenever you have ASS, okay, or SSA, okay, alpha secondary score. Yes, no. But I'm thinking of recording these lessons and put it on YouTube. If I say something inappropriate, just let me know, okay? Yeah. Okay, we good? Move on. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay. All right, sorry. I'll wait. Okay. Are you done? Finished? Okay. Okay, here we go. So how about this? When I ask you to solve a triangle with ambiguous case, so what that means is you have to solve not just one triangle. What do you have to solve instead? the other one as well. That means you gotta solve both of them. That's what's going on, okay? So if the triangle's ambiguous, don't just solve, okay. Yeah, for example, this is ambiguous, right? That means you gotta solve this one first, and after that, you solve the second one. Does that make sense? Okay, who understands what's happening here? All right, okay, that's case number one, okay? Here you go. So how about this? Angle, no, side A is 10, side B is 16, angle A is 30 degrees. Your job right now is, can you find angle B, okay? I'll give you 2 minutes. Go ahead. How about this? Why don't you use like this x-axis and some x and use the lines to solve it?
They have the same relationship as like nice angles.
Yes. You finish finding angle B first, and I'll show you how to find the other one quickly, okay? What is the angle? Okay, how about the other one? What would it be? Thank you. And the next question is why? Okay, you guys ready? Everybody good with this? Okay, who solved for angle B? Okay, can you just check with each other if the guy next to you or girl next to you how to find angle B now? Just ask him. Catching on, catching on. Okay, catching on. Okay, who got this? Okay, so sine 30 over 10 is equal to sine B over 16. Is that okay, everyone? Yes, no? What'd you guys get for angle B all the way? Same thing, 53? Okay, so here we go. So you do the math, angle B is 53.13 degrees. Can you check your partner's note and see if they actually have that down? Just check them. If they don't, raise your hand, I'll go talk to them, okay? Just look. Nothing, right? Just ask them. Yes, no, everybody? Okay. Who got 53.13 degrees? Yes or no? Yes? Okay. Now, this triangle here, okay, so what I'm gonna do now is this. You see this side over here, side 10? Okay, it's a shorter side, right? So what I can do then is I can swing this side 10 to the other side like that. Are you okay with this? Okay, if I swing to the other side, what kind of triangle would this be? What kind of triangle is this? Isosceles. In an isosceles triangle, this angle here and this angle there must be what? The same, right? What was this angle here in the other triangle? 53.13. And what's this angle here in the other triangle? Also 53.13. So the question then is, what's this angle here on the other side? Awesome. Does that make sense, everyone? That's why you go 180 minus the other one. So the other angle B will be, that's 53. Okay. And that one's also 53. That means that angle B will then be 180 minus 53 point whatever. Make sense? So therefore, you have the second triangle. Okay. So all I'm trying to show you here now is with these two triangles, there's two angle Bs. The angle Bs, the two different angle Bs, if you add them together, what angle would they have to add up to? 180. Okay, now so this part's important. Okay, ready? This angle B and this angle B over here, again, must add up to what? 180. That makes sense? Now, how about this part? This angle C and this angle C, what would it add up to? The answer is you don't know. It doesn't have to add up 180. The only ones that have to add up 180 is what? Angle B on the left one and angle B on the right. Does that make sense? Okay with that? And how about this angle A and this angle A? What about them? They must be what? They must be the same. Excellent. Okay? Because it's given to you. The angle A's are given, so that means the angle A's are the same. Okay? Angle B's are like at the 180 because it's an ambiguous case. But the angle C's, okay, yeah, they don't have to add the 180 or anything. They just are different. Okay? That makes sense, everyone? Yes, no? Okay, welcome back. Okay. Hope you had a good spring break. Sorry, a little mini spring break. Yes, Adora? YB? Okay, and the only reason why you have the ambiguous case is because, now watch this again, okay? The only reason why it's ambiguous is because you can take this side 10 and swing at the other side. And the only angle it's affecting, like where it's 180, is because of angle B, okay? This one and this one the same. So that means this is the old angle B and that's the new one. And so therefore it's a straight line. So therefore they must add up to 180. Yes.
So isn't the angle C also getting affected?
Well, angle C is affected, but you don't, it's not in a straight line. So therefore, if you want to find angle C over here, if I want to find this angle C, how would you do that? Yeah, 180 minus this one and this angle B, right? How do you find this angle C? Same thing, 180 minus the 30 and the new angle B. That makes sense? And that's the only way to find it, okay? Swing over C. Okay, we'll get to that. What's that? Yeah, if you swing the other way, then the angle, here, so awesome. If I swing side C instead, then this angle doesn't stay as 30, okay? Make sense? Okay, if I swing this side over, angle 30 does not get affected. Good answer. That's right. Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna teach my toes because of this. Okay. Okay. So awesome. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Okay, given triangle ABC where angle B is 40. No, hold on. Okay. Shh. Okay, angle B is 40 degrees. Side B is 9 and side C is 11. Hold on, let me check something. There should be another page. Oh. Okay, I'll tell you what. Can you copy this down first? Copy this down first. And then I'll give you a shortcut of shortcuts. Are you ready? Okay. I'll update this lesson for you guys, okay? So here we go. Angle B is 48, side B is 9, and side C is 11. Okay, when you finish writing down what you see on the board, I'll give you the shortcuts. Ready? Okay, ready? Who's finished copying? Okay, no? Yes? McCaffrey, you ready? Lucas, this part? Okay? Okay, here we go. Whenever you draw the triangle, and hopefully you listen to this, okay? Whenever you draw the triangle, the side you don't have must always be at the bottom. If you do that, everything becomes easier. Are you ready? Yes or no? Okay, so let's try this out. Okay, which side are you missing? You're missing side A. So that means this over here is side A. Yes or no? Everybody good? Okay. And then what would you call this corner and this corner then? Left corner, what would you call it? Which angle is given to you? B. So angle B is over here and angle C is over there. Yes or no, everyone? Okay. So again, the missing side should always be where again? Can you write that down somewhere, everybody? Okay. Whenever you're dealing with the ambiguous case, the missing side always needs to be at the bottom. Okay. 5 minutes later, he forgets. It's the top and bottom of the show. Okay. Are we good? Okay, here we go. Draw this out. So here's one side, and there's the other side. Okay. What's this angle here? 48 degrees. And what's this side over here? 9. And what other side's given? 11's on the left side. Okay with that? And what's the point at the very top? What angle is that? A. Okay, I'll give you guys 5 to 10 minutes. Can you figure out what angle A, C, and side A is? Okay, 5 to 10 minutes. Let me know when it's good. Okay.
I need to plug it.
So.
Yeah, look, it's funny, I put this speed.
Yeah.
Did you get 0.90?
Probably. So speedy.
We're solving for everything. Like, and. No, it's not solved for everything. Yeah, what? What? Oh, A, C.
Wait, oh. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
0.90.
for the angle.
Right, so then you have to end with, so did you get that?
No, but what did you do to end it?
65.
Yeah, probably okay. This will be. I won't do that one day. I think programming like this. You can say it's Oh, yeah. It's worse than it's like, you know, so makes the things amazing.
Really?
Like, honestly, that's as. Like a terrible. What? Sure. Oh.
What? What? Today's last day.
Yeah, one thing is like, yeah, that's not gonna be difficult.
You good? All done? Okay. Anything ambiguous about this? It all makes sense? It's all black and white? Just to make sure that everybody understands the meaning of ambiguous. It's like, let's say so-and-so walked up to a girl, Claire, and asked her, can we go out? And she goes, maybe, yes, I don't know. If it's Friday, I'll think about it. It depends on Tuesday, and Tuesday depends on Wednesday. When the answer is not clear, then it becomes ambiguous. Okay. Okay. Jonathan, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Jonathan's anything but ambiguous. Very clear cut, black and white, right? Awesome. All right. Here we go. Okay, there's my triangle. Everybody go with this? Okay, so what do you want to find? What can you find first? Let's find angle C. So find angle C. Solving a triangle means find angle C. There's two possible cases. Who solved for angle C and got 65.27 degrees? Yes or no? Who's like, I got this, Mr. Allen. I'm going to ace this test. I'm going to ace a math test for the first time in my entire life. Not 95%, but 100%. Okay, yes. Okay, you found angle C. What's the next thing you're going to find? Angle A. What you get for angle A? 67 degrees? Yeah. Okay. Now, number one. Okay, Okay, you can also have attention, okay? If possible, can you do this in a way where you call this C1, you call this A1, and then afterwards, if you're looking for the other side, you call this side A1, meaning that all of these belong to version number one of this triangle, okay? And then afterwards, when you look for the second one, which is ambiguous, instead of calling angle A1, what do you call it? A2, and instead of C1, it'll be C2, and then instead of side A1, it'll be side A2 as well, okay? And you listed it out separately, okay? keep your work organized so that you can actually get full marks easily. Make sense? Okay. I'm looking for 100%. Everybody? Okay, second one, use the sine law now. If I want to use the sine law, you would use what? We call it. Okay, so I'm missing this side here, BC, right? So BC over sine of what? Okay, so here's BC. Whenever you put sine of something, it must be the opposite angle. What's the current opposite angle right now? Okay, so, I'll draw this up for you again, okay? So we found here's C1, over here is 65.27 degrees. That's 60, okay? And the other one is 66.73, that's over there, degrees. So you have the angles now, right? Okay, and then I'm trying to find this side, okay? Which is BC, or side A1, like whichever you want to call it, okay? If I'm looking for this side, which angle would I use? Do I use angle A, which is the top, or do I use angle C on the right? Which one do I use? Angle A. So why do I use angle A but not angle C? Okay, so it'll be BC over sine of what? 66.7 degrees is equal to, and what do you put on the other side? 9 over sine of 48 degrees. Who's got all this? Okay, 30 seconds if you can. Tell me what BC is equal to. Go ahead. 11 point something? So BC equals 9 times sine of 66.73 degrees. And over here, you see how 66.73? If you can, include as many decimal places as you can for the angle, right? Divided by sine of 48 degrees. And then one more time, what is BC equal to again, anybody? 11.125. And I call this BC1. Okay with that? Yes, no. Okay, am I done now? Okay, can it be ambiguous? Okay, now you remember this. If the triangle is ambiguous, but you don't give me the second part, I will give you 3 out of 5 or less. Okay, depending if the work is right or wrong. So if you want to do the second one, you ready? Okay, here now, if you can you put a box around your answers like this? Hopefully you can see all this. Here we go, erase all this, okay? So this will be A1, C1, and BC1. Those are the angle, and side that you're looking for, right? And afterwards, you're gonna do the same thing. Here's the second one. You ready? This is 9, this is 11, this is 48. Okay? How do you find angles? Okay, which one adds the 180? The A1s or the C1s? The C1s. Okay with this? So how do you find C2 now? 180 minus whatever angle C1 is. Okay with this? You okay, everybody? Okay, so for example, you see how C1 was 65.27? That means that this part over here is 65.27. And this over here is also 65.27. So if you're looking for C2, which is the other one, you would go 180 minus the first C1. Okay? Yes or no, everybody? Okay. Can you find C2, A2, and the bottom side, BC number 2 as well? Okay, go ahead. Like, what do you mean the bottom two is the
I'll put some other. You're the home. You want to like, but you're fine. I don't think it's what all you're supposed to do. What's the 0.7? What's the 0.7? Your dad will get mad. Wait, change the letter.
It's a straight line. If this angle is 59, then we'll be making it as if.
Yeah, wait, why do you use 114?
One more time.
Are you allowed to use non-stick?
You find the vision.
Would you give us a C now?
Yeah, so. The new angle.
Oh, shit. Eight.
Yeah, 64.59.
So. Because it's written on the side. See, so things that go over here.
You know X, what are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, why it's all this? They don't matter.
That's why you're.
But it's okay, it's not that bad.
I got 150 and I got 141. Once I've shown it, we got 100. I was like 58 on this. I don't want it.
Yeah, it's thinking.
So they try to know what is the piece. And it's even a question, they're trying to do like seven. Yeah.
Okay, we're done with the second one. All right, here we go. So the second one from the previous triangle, angle C was 65.27, right? That means that those two are actually 65.27. So that means the other one over here will be 180 minus that. Does that make sense? Okay. The question is, why am I doing a second triangle? Okay, why? Why am I doing a second triangle? Because the triangle is ambiguous. Okay, here we go. So who got 114.70 degrees, right? That means the angle at the top, what is it? If you want to find this angle A now, you go 180 minus the 48 and minus your C2. What do you guys get for angle A for the second one? Excellent. Who got 17.27 degrees? Yes?
Oh,
Okay. Because you go 180, which is the three angles in the triangle, minus the original 48, minus the new B2 or C2, and then you have your new angle A2. Okay? Okay, what's the next thing you're gonna find now? BC number 2. Okay, so BC number 2. So I do the math. Okay, sine law again. Who got 3.6? Okay. Now, when you look at the other triangle, what was BC again? What was the other BC? 11 point something, right? Now this one, the answer is what? Bigger or smaller? Does it make sense to be smaller? Yes, it does, right? Because this side over here is smaller than the other side. Okay? Therefore, your answer should be smaller. Yes, Jonathan?
I don't know.
The ambiguous case of the sine law. Okay? The ambiguous case. Okay? Just think of someone who's ambiguous when you talk to them. Okay? Okay? Like that friend of yours who it's like, I'm a friend or not so much a friend. You know, it's a girlfriend, but not a girlfriend. It's just a friend. She leaves you hanging in pre-calc 11, decides to do online math. You know? Yeah. Yeah. You like each other, but you know, you don't really like each other. You know what I mean? Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Things are never black and white. Okay, it's ambiguous. Just think of that. Okay, you get your lesson now. Okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
got
I'm
it.
glad you get it. Okay, all right. So okay, I can okay this part. Okay, when you come back, just make sure you watch this part in the video. Okay, okay. Now, anyways, of all the years I taught, okay, I'm skipping this one. Let's go straight to this slide here. You ready? This slide over here. Hold on. Shh. Where's it? Okay. This slide. Okay. This one and the next one took care of the ambiguous case. And again, past success rate was really low. These next two slides, I think it was like 90% success rate in the past because of these next two slides. Ready? How to tell if a triangle is ambiguous. Okay, ready? Okay, how do you tell? Step number one. First thing you do is place the two given sides at the top, and the missing side always goes on the bottom. The missing side, when you draw it out, is always at the bottom. Okay, that's number one. Okay with this? Okay, so whenever you're not given the diagram, you have to draw it yourself, okay? The two sides are given, always on the top. The one you don't have, always on the bottom, okay? Okay, number one, okay? Step number two is this, okay? This is the key one. If the opposite side from the given angle is smaller, then the triangle is ambiguous, okay? Can you make sure you write this down? And I'll walk you through what this means, okay? Before you even like move on from this slide, okay? When we're done, make sure you get this point, okay? Put a star over here. Go, what do you mean by this, Mr. Young? Okay? If you get this, everything is easy. If you don't get that, nothing is easy, okay? All right, so two things. The missing side must always be where again? I like the effort, okay? I like the intent. The missing side is always where again? At the bottom, okay? Okay, the missing side is always at the bottom. When you have to draw the triangle from scratch, the two you have at the top, missing on the bottom, okay? Number one. And number two is this. Ready? Okay. Anybody else going through something that's also ambiguous? Okay. Ambiguous, okay. He doesn't know what ambiguous means. I know. Okay. We won't mention any names just in case he gets upset, okay? Just be nice. No names, no names. Okay? No names. Okay, we won't talk about Claire. No, sorry, anyone else. Okay. Okay, sorry, Dora. Okay, ready? Okay, here we go. Here is a triangle. Okay, so far? Now, the two sides are given at the top, and the missing side is where again? At the bottom. Okay, everybody? Okay, I need everybody looking this way, okay? Now, is there an angle that's given to you? What's the angle? 34 degrees. Okay, you see the 34 degrees on the left corner, right? Now, when you look at the opposite side, what is it? It is 12. Now, is 12 smaller than 14? Yes, right? So if 12 is smaller than 14, then what that means is you can swing this side over here to the other side like this to make your isosceles triangle. That makes sense? Yes or no? Okay. Now, you see how 12 and 14, like the 12 is smaller, right? And simply because it's smaller, you can swing this to the left to make your isosceles triangle. Okay? Question is, what if this wasn't 12? What if instead it was 15? Can you swing the other side to make your isosceles triangle? The answer is, why not? Thank you. If this is 15 and this is also 15, the problem is this side over here should always be what? The longest side. But the thing is, 14 is not bigger than 15. So that means that it will not be possible for you to draw the second one. Okay with that? So what I'm trying to say is this side over here that's opposite from the given angle must always be what? The bigger or the smaller side? This side over here must always be the smaller of the two. Does that make sense? If it's a smaller of the two, then you will have an ambiguous case. But if it's the bigger of the two, then you will have what? A non-ambiguous. Okay? Just like in life. A lot of things should not be ambiguous. No, there's no hypotenuse. There's no hypotenuse. It's not a triangle, right? It's just that this side over here should always be the bigger one, so the smaller one. If it's smaller one, it's ambiguous. If it's bigger, not ambiguous. Okay? Is that clear? Not ambiguous anymore, right? Yeah. So when I see in the hallway, I talk about how awesome you are sometimes. You know this, right? Yeah, John's so awesome. You guys still friends? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Just friends? Not yet. Not okay. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, okay. All right. This is not what she says, but anyways. Okay. Everybody okay with this? This is not ambiguous now. Make sense? Okay. How about this one? Okay. Is this one an ambiguous case? Why not? Because this side is bigger and you can't swing it over the other side like that. Okay. So this is not possible. Okay. Because in this diagram here, the 13 should be bigger than the 15, but it's not. So therefore, this triangle is not possible. Does that make sense, everyone? Okay. 15 seconds, talk to each other if they understand what's going on. Okay. So when you draw this out, missing O's on the bottom, the angle opposite from the side opposite from the angle must always be the smaller one. Okay. Make sense? Okay, everybody? Okay. Ready? Okay, you wrote this down? Okay, the next slide took care of everything, okay? Here we go. Practice. Which one of these triangles are ambiguous? 2 minutes, go.
Look at that angle.
Okay, don't give up on me. Okay, cuss. Okay, first one, is it ambiguous? Who says yes it is? Who's like, no, Mr. Young, it's not. Who has no idea? I'm ambiguously unsure. Okay. All right, okay. Is the missing side in the bottom? Yeah, is the missing side on the bottom? You don't have the bottom side? Okay. Second thing is this. Okay, you're giving angle 50 degrees, right? Here's angle 50, okay? What's the opposite side of angle 50? 15. Is this the bigger side or the smaller side? Bigger. If it's bigger, can you swing the 15 the other side like this and make 15 over there? No, so therefore, is this one ambiguous? No, no, because the opposite side of the angle is bigger. Make sense, everyone? Okay. Number two, is it ambiguous? This is number two here, okay? Who says, yes, it is? Who says, no, it's not? Who's like, Mr. Young, give me another day. I'll think about it. Okay, I need to learn this on my own free time because I can't actually focus right now. Okay. Who's like, I understand all this right now. And the answer is, yes, it is. Okay, yes, because the opposite side over here is the smaller of the two. So therefore, it is ambiguous. Make sense? Okay, number three. Number three is over here. Is this one ambiguous? Okay, remember, it's only ambiguous when you have S, S, A, or what else? Or A, S, S. Then it's ambiguous, right? But right now, it's not A, S, S. What is this right now?
SSAA.
Is SSAA or AASS. Okay, so therefore, is it either SSA or SS? No, right? So therefore, this one is
No.
non-ambiguous because you already have two angles given. Just keep this in mind. When you have two angles, then what's the third one right away? One of the minus the other two. Okay, so there's nothing ambiguous. It's all clear cut. She said no. Okay. Therefore, not ambiguous. All right. Does that make sense? All right. So sorry. Okay, buddy? Yes. It makes it easier for you to visualize. Okay, it makes it a lot easier. Okay, because you're not like turning around this and that. Okay. Fourth one, yes or no? Fourth one. Is the fourth one ambiguous? Yes or no? Okay. Fourth one, you ready? Okay. If the missing side is not on the bottom, what do? You flip it over, right? You can't tell, so rotate it so it looks like that. Okay. So is this one ambiguous? Answer is yes, it is. This is the angle. That's the smaller side. So therefore, this one is ambiguous. Make sense? Last one, fifth one. Yes or no? Okay. Last one, you ready? Most people will assume the last one is yes. Only problem is, I want you to use the sine law and tell me what this angle is right now. Go do in your calculators. Go. And then I'll tell you what's wrong with this one.
Oh,
Don't worry, I'll give it to you. Yeah, give me 10 seconds. Yeah, I'll finish this.
but that was the same. Is that triangle?
Okay. You did it already? If the last one, if you use the sine law to find angle theta, you'll realize that, okay, here we go. Sine theta over what? Sine theta over 20 is equal to sine of 57 degrees all over 3. So you punch in the calculator. So sine theta is going to be 20 times sine 57 degrees all over 3. This number here must always be between what to what? -1 to 1. If it's bigger than 1 or smaller than -1, that means you have what? No answer. What does that number equal to when you punch it in? 5 point something? So this last one, technically, it's actually not ambiguous. And the reason why is because this side over here is too small. Okay? Too small. So therefore, it's not possible. So this one here technically should be yes, but the opposite side is too small. So therefore, it is not ambiguous. Okay? Just keep in mind that this height is 16.7. This is the hypotenuse of that triangle. So therefore, this side must be at least what? 16.27. Therefore, it is not ambiguous. Okay? It's very clear, not possible. Okay? It's not ambiguous, no. Okay, make sense, everybody? Who gets all this? Who's like, Mr. Young, I understand everything now. It's so easy. Okay, who's like, Mr. Young, I don't get this. It's too ambiguous. I don't get it. Okay, anyways, here we go. Easy or hard? Easy one? Okay, fine. Easy one's this, okay? Solve triangle ABC given the angle A is 30, side A is 15, side B is 5. Okay, go ahead.
It's not ambiguous.
Okay.
It's not ambiguous. You can't do it.
No, it's not.
It's not ambiguous. You can't do it. You can only find one answer.
Okay, look at you. Well, choose something from that. I just look at it. The opposite, the option is bigger than the. Wait, stop, like far over my.
Yeah, but it's not ambiguous.
Still find the angle. Still find the angle.
That's like me, right? It's not A. They're in here. Good work. You think it's
Oh, you know, sticky flavor.
So I want to put this one here.
Oh, that's happy.
The one and one is.
You actually can.
This is the thing, well, that one. This is the one. The side is longer. And shorter.
I just taught my.
Yes, I'm with you. I'm not here.
These two, this line and this line, all in the middle. That means that has to be. So this is one.
I'm not saying.
Now, you see how this weight is two and one? I'm in the ratio of this line. That means that this line.
There's not a big.
I thought this funny.
It is blind with wonder. I feel that.
Number one. Okay, so this is one and that's two, right? Okay, one to two. One to two.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
One.
Yeah.
That was.
I mean,
Yeah, that's not the angle.
and this
But
one.
it is. You get 9.5, 9.0.
No, I got 9.5, 9, 6, 6, 8.
This one.
This one, blah, blah, blah.
What's the total?
Thank you.
And then, this.
No.
I can see over here,
B
this one and that's two. That means the length
Right.
is one.
is one.
This is.
Yes.
One.
And
And this
middle
line
C
is line
is
is same.
19.12.
Oh my gosh.
If this is.
And that should be like a mathematician.
This is two.
I think you just have to rub into that one.
That, right?
Now,
You're very
this line here.
Yeah.
This is
And
five. And then because it's two to one, that means that this line double that way.
Right, I think that's what you see.
This is
Lord, it's
It's
like
one.
What?
I think you Lord, you could like you could, it's a new city.
It'd be like
It's like slow.
I love my.
I don't know why it's very short.
Oh, okay. I'm like, why? I think so. People dig it.
That means the ratio is.
At least, yeah.
He's like 1.5.
Trying to find.
Because, this-
Like, whatever you want, I'm sorry.
But because
You know, so.
Because like, you want one, yeah, the prize.
Four.
I guess I think it's.
So it means it's two.
Well, I gotta stick with it.
One is that.
Is there any?
It's fine.
Divide this by.
So after this is your.
And notice.
Yeah, it's sticky, it's fine.
Go to the back.
You're gonna speak.
Voices.
Oh, no, I'm just making fun of him, bro. So you gotta say, or you are killing right now. Did you hear what he said?
So this is.
Oh, there, so.
So this. So. It's not confused. One here. This line. This line.
Okay, so you don't need to put it up. Well, those are the last one.
So we can tell you that.
Wait, what do you want?
Yeah, we didn't use it. You didn't write it.
This is.
Shut up.
Guys, I'm chatting.
Yeah,
Just chatting.
This one, like, oh,
This dog is wolf. We're grade 11.
Get it, let me play with it right now.
Wait.
Get it, like, by the way. What a start for, buddy.
Have you ever been Dr. Green? Have you ever been Dr. Green?
14, right? Not like.
I guess.
Wait, so which one do I swing over? This one? No.
Guys, like, this oh, no, is it going to be 3.5? I don't stop worrying. Guys, it's so good. It's like, search my answer, stop worrying. What's that one? It's really kind of. Sorry, Lord.
Great, you guys ready for this? Yes, we got this one already. I didn't do it though. Okay, is this right? Is this one ambiguous? No, hold on a sec. Isn't the 5 over here? Can I swing on the other side? Okay, so watch this. Even though the opposite side is short, the triangle may not be possible because it is too short. Okay, is that actually correct? Angle 30. Oh, I messed up. Okay. So this is incorrect, right? Oh, my bad.
Bro, no.
Okay, so this is angle 30, right? Okay, so will this be ambiguous then? No, okay. All right, so can we just do it quickly? Okay, so if it's not ambiguous, that means that, can I find this angle then? Okay, so sine theta over 5 is equal to sine 30 degrees over?
15.
So sine theta is equal to 5 times sine 30 degrees over 15. What you guys get for theta?
9.59.
9.59? 9.59 degrees. Okay. Yes. And then what you get for the top one? 141 something? 140 point something? Okay. And then what you get for AB? Okay, that's just about right. Yeah, 19 point something. Okay. This one good? Okay, here we go. So angle C is equal to 140 point what? 441. And then what's AB equal to? 118 units. Good job, guys. Good job. Yeah. What's that? This A is 15 and B is 5. And then this angle A is 30 degrees. What? So side angle. What? Side angle. I can't hear you. Yeah, but this side is not shorter, so it's not ambiguous. Yeah, there's only one triangle you can do, not 2 separate ones. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, last one. Shh. Okay, this one. Okay, I don't know if you've done this one yet before. Okay, so this one's important. Ready? Shh. Okay. No. Okay, this is a cruise ship. Okay, when I retire, I went on the Princess. Okay, beds were crappy. Okay, anyways, you're on a cruise ship. Okay, so the cruise ship is 37.5 kilometers from the port, like that right there. Okay, so this is a cruise ship. Okay, the distance between the cruise ship and the port, 37.5 kilometers. And then from the oil tanker is 22 kilometers, okay? From oil tanker. And then from the port, you create the angle between the cruise ship and the oil tanker. You have an angle of 25 degrees. What you need to do right now is, for this question, tell me, how far is the oil tanker from the port? So the oil tanker is basically, like radioing you right now at the port. It's asking you, how far are we actually right now? So you need to give them a distance so they know how fast to travel to get to the port as soon as possible. Are you ready? Okay, go find that distance. Okay, 2 minutes. Bro. Oh, you just mark it.
So, ano ba yun?
That's nice.
Wala lang tayo. Basta ako. No, except for ako. Okay.
It's not.
That means that in case, that means this one. This is this.
Turbon, turbon.
Five.
Yeah.
Roll.
Violations.
I'm not even.
That means that.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Right.
Are you so 323?
It's
Polyester cake.
Oh,
Like magic to this, like really.
Look, five here.
Like, you know,
This cool.
you know, like in the video. It's
It's
Why?
I was hiking far,
Why?
but
so figure out the ratio.
no, I'm sorry.
yeah.
Well, I'm 16.
Oh, okay.
Bye-bye. Yeah,
Those time half points, you'll save a lot of time.
Did you get it? Yeah.
You need it? Take it. Keep it.